What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to Tech and Tactical. I wanted to do a little update here on the channel. Just got back from Caribou. What's up, man? I was just saying, I just got back. Thanks for asking. I went to Long Lake in Maine for about a week, which was cool. So I got a chance to kind of get away from work and then just relax for a little bit. And one of the issues, of course, going into going on the trip was, what am I going to carry? I don't want to. You have to check knives, obviously, but I don't want to take anything, that I would be willing to lose. You know what I mean? So it was important to me to kind of pack stuff that wouldn't kill me to lose. So I did a little video. It's been a while since I posted a video, but I did do one video while I was away, so you guys could kind of see what I took. I had the chance, so I took the only folder I took, and in the video I called it a flipper. I mean, it is a flipper, but I meant folder. It's funny. You look back at your videos and you're like, man, I meant to say this and I meant to say that, but I don't really edit. I just kind of, let my videos go. But so I took the steel wheel Modus, as most of you might remember. I hadn't used this knife for a while, really at all. What am I saying? I hadn't used this knife at all. I did a review on it, and it maybe is one of those knives that I just never even touched again. I mean, I played with it a lot, but I never really used it for anything. So this is the only folder I took for the whole week. I don't really mind if I would mind if I lost it, but it's like I did a video of before. You can get these things for like $35. So, so I used this the whole time, and I gotta say, I really do love it. I think it's a great hand feel. It held the edge really well the whole time. It is D2. It's at the top there. Obviously, these lives are not the greatest quality. So if you guys want to see this thing up close and personal, check out my video on it. But so I took the Modus, love the Modus. I'm glad I did take it because it gave me it forced me to use it because it was the only knife I had. And I really do like it. I really like the feel of the knife. It's not the best fidget knife. I guess it's all I had. So I kind of just, there's not a bunch of cool ways to open it like there is with a Spyderco or something like that. But yeah, really cool. Most of the time, though, to be honest with you, I use my Mora. So really like 90% of the cutting was done with my Mora 511. And you can actually see this. This one's, I haven't cleaned it up yet. Still got a lot of red, like pine sap tar on it. I did do even some light batoning with this. It's all I had. So really cool knife. This really did most of the work. But this was kind of my carry knife, on the trip. So it's great to get a chance to use it and to see what I think of it. I really do like it, as I said. But this video, I'm going live right now because I want to tell you guys what's going on with the channel. So haven't done, well, I did a couple new knife reviews, I think last week, or not last week, but the week before that I went away. But I was kind of, wasn't sure what I was going to review next, but I have 3 new items that you probably saw on the cover. Just got the CRKT Kling on a gear pack, first neck knife. I don't think I've seen the Kling. Use it more than my fix. You're right. Actually, what am I saying? So I'm glad you said that, Caribou. The knife that I probably used most of the time was that CRKT Minimalist. Like, this thing got a ton of use on the trip. I got to clean this one up. This thing got a ton of use on that trip because it was around my neck the whole time. In fact, this is all like rusted, so I've got to get a new one of those too. Kling On. Yeah, I got to check that one out, Caribou. I haven't seen the Kling On. I don't recognize the name. I'll have to check that out. But yeah, so I got 3 knives up for review on the channel. I was able to get my hands on all of them. They're not all keepers. They're not all mine. Some of them are going to get rotated in and out. Some of them are are like testers. So I might keep one of them, but I'm not. These aren't all for me. First one I got is the. Let me see if you guys can see it. F761. And that is a Ganzo, the Firebird, if you guys are familiar with these. One of my favorite cheap knives is a Ganzo. I don't remember the number. I think it's in here, though. Yeah. So this is like one of my favorite cheap knives ever, which is the Ganzo I mean, it just says Ganzo, but I mean Firebird, not Ganzo, but it is a Ganzo. F753, and this is the M. This is the little one. This is like one of my favorite cheap knives ever. These are under $20, and they're awesome. So I thought I would review another Ganzo knife because I've had really good luck with them. So I got, as I was just showing you guys, the new. It's not new. I mean, it's somewhat new for their lineup. F761. I got the carbon fiber. So here it is. There's the new knife for review. I've got two others, too, I'm about to show you. But this will be probably the first one I'll do a review on. These Ganzos, this one doesn't even feel that as good as some of the ones I've felt. Some of these Ganzos are really fat, like really well put together for the price. I mean, they feel like maybe a $40 or $50 knife, not a $20 knife. But this one, it caught my eye, and I really like the chamfering around the edges. And again, I know that live isn't the best way to show you guys, but I'm going to do a close-up 4K review, of course, on all three of these knives. But so this is the first one that came up for review, Caribou Beauty. Yeah, I think it's a good-looking one, too. I think this is one of the good-looking Firebird / Ganzos that I've seen. So that one's going to come up for review probably first. And then after I do that review, I've got something really cool. I've been wanting to get one of these. It's the CQC, the Kershaw Emerson CQC 10K, I think it is. I'll show you guys the box. Yeah, CQC 10K. So I've got this one coming up too. CQC 10K. This thing caught my eye, just like the blade shape is so cool. And then it's got the wave feature. And then like that disc thumb stud. And it's a frame lock. It's one of my only frame lock knives. So this thing kind of caught my eye. And it's a little, I thought it was bigger than it even is. But I thought the concern with this one was going to be it was too big, but I really like it. Like now that I have had the chance to kind of get my hands on this thing, really cool knife. I did an Instagram post too. If you haven't checked out my Instagram, the link's below, of me waving it off my pocket, but I didn't center the video very well. I'll do another one, like a folding version of Old Buck knife. Yeah, kind of. It's got that, maybe that like blade shape, you know what I mean? Really kind of excessively upswept point there. You know, a lot of these Bowie shapes, you know, it's a clip point, but this is like a really kind of excessive, like the tip actually goes like maybe up at the end. So also this is 8CR14 MOV. So it's got 1% more of chromium. So I guess, you know, it's not very good steel in my opinion, but it's better than 8CR13, I suppose. So we'll have a chance to review that too. I like how the Emerson ones have the little, the pocket clip like has the little Emerson guy, the little skull. I like the way that this kind of comes in here. The whole knife is just very cool. Love the blade profile. Yeah, what's up, Sharp Grail? Yeah, absolutely. The blade profile is really what drew me to the knife. Really cool. I think maybe this could be. I had a chance to get a second one. I might do a giveaway on this one when I hit 1,000, or one of the Ganzos. I don't know. We'll see when we get there. But yeah, really cool. This thing was really cool. And I tried to switch the pocket clip when I got it, and I was really upset because the pocket clip screws that come with it will not work on the other side of the knife. And I didn't know this, so I had to get on blade forums and like ask around and find out what was going on. In the box, there was 3 other screws that were longer. So if you do need to switch it, you have to actually use different screws. So at first I was slightly frustrated, but now that I've figured everything out, I'm pretty excited about that one. So that's number 2. Number 3, I've never owned a Bestech knife. I have never, I got to check them out at Blade Show, obviously, but I've never owned and handled one. So I was able to get this in for review. This thing is wicked looking. As soon as I saw this, I was like, honestly, I really think I need to get my hands on one. So that's this thing. This thing is absolutely wicked. Look at this cool knife. So and as I said, I hadn't ever reviewed a Bestech, so I thought kind of 2 birds with 1 stone here. Knife that's really cool. Almost looks like a dodo, like the face, like the beak. This thing is really cool, but there's like really cool texturing on the G10, and it's like multicolored, and it's got a gold backspacer. I mean, there's all sorts of cool stuff going on. Unfortunately, you can't switch the pocket clip. What's up, Tim? I have the Bestech Warwolf. Yeah, that's another cool one. And yeah, $50, or I think this one was 60 actually, but really, really cool looking knife. And it's got that big, kind of cutout, so you can you can thumb flick it. I guess you could Spidey flick it. I just really got this knife, so I haven't. Well, anyway, flipper works great. Yeah, the scales are gorgeous on this knife, and I love that gold backspacer too. This thing is just really cool all the way around. So I was pretty impressed with that thing. So I've got that one, the Ganzo, and the Emerson all coming up for review. And as I said, you're not getting very good look here because the quality's not great. So I'm going to do a close up with good lighting so you guys can check these knives out. Feel free to ask questions or throw questions in. Yeah, Tim and Sharp, you guys are absolutely right. That's the blade shape and the scales are both really kind of unique on this one, and they're actually really. It's not just looks, like they're actually cut like that, like they're actually contoured. Really, really cool. And it's like the liners are very proud on this. They like stick out past the scales. And at first I didn't know how I felt about it, but like, I guess now that I have it, it's got a very unique feel because those liners are so proud, and they're jimped all over the place too. There's even like somewhat of like jimping up on the spine of this thing. How does it feel in the hand? It feels really good, actually. That texturing gives you grip down here, and it fits my hand absolutely perfectly. Like, I guess it depends. I wear large gloves. If you have really small hands, this is a relatively heavy knife. If you have really small hands, you might not like this. But I think it's really cool. And it's got that choil too, so you could, I guess, hypothetically hold it like that if you wanted to. You got all the ramp on the back. Just a really cool piece. The other one that I was looking at was the Artisan Cutlery, was kind of the other brand that I kind of was thinking about. But I went with this one, because this was kind of like, when these first came around, I didn't grab one, and they sold out really quickly. So I wanted to get one of these while I had the chance. But so yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a quick update, let you know kind of what's going on with the channel. 3 new reviews coming up in the next, I'd say I'm going to probably spread them out over about 2 weeks. So I'll throw one up in the next couple days, and then I'll do one this weekend probably, and I'll do another one next week for you guys. Definitely, check out the close-ups, because if you're just watching this live, obviously the quality isn't that great. These lives, I do these lives because I have extra time. and because we can just I can update you guys on kind of what's going on. If you really want to see the knife up close and personal, check out the video, like the review of it. You'll get a better idea. I actually, as I said, have 2 of these, the Kershaw CQ-C10. So I might do a giveaway on one of those 2 for 1,000. I thought I was going to hit 1,000 a little sooner. I got a little bit of momentum from Blade Show, and then it slowed down. So, which is fine. I mean, this channel is for fun. You know what I mean? It's not like this isn't for my livelihood or anything. So, thanks for coming and checking out another episode. As I said, I really just wanted to do this to kind of update you guys, let you know what's going on with the channel. So I don't want to make this too long. But I would tell you this, that I've already carried the CQC and I really like it. I'm going to do a lot of review, like a good solid review on this one. The Ganzo is definitely one of the most kind of enticing designs that they've put out in a while. Although this one is not on bearings, but it still has great action. It's not quite like a real Benchmade, but it does have very, very good action. And so far, I really am liking the Hornet. Like, that is really, really cool. So, I mean, we'll see how it goes over time. I've been wanting to check out Bestech anyway. So please like and subscribe. Comment below. Let me know what you guys want me to do with these knives. If you want me to do if there's a certain knife that you've been looking at that you want me to review, or comment below. Let me know what you're carrying. Kind of let me know what's going on with you guys too. But thanks again for coming. And I'll have a video up in the next couple days on probably the Ganzo. So thanks again. Later on.